I've got a guy sitting next to me here, Matt Cook of GP Enterprises, and I want you to tell Matt well, you went through this. I want you to tell where you were and what happened at Teen Challenge and where you are today.
Well,
and keep in mind, Bonnie and I go to bed at 8 o'clock.
I'm on the clock, all right. Well, Van, I was 22 years old, and I was strung out on drugs. I had grown up in a broken home in Arizona, and by the time I was 12 years old, I began to use marijuana and other drugs, trying to really escape and numb the pain that I had inside. You know, life hits us hard sometimes with all kinds of different things. Sometimes the things we turn to comfort ourselves become traps and chains. So I was 22 years old. This was my fourth drug arrest in about 2 or 3 years. And I was sitting in a county jail in Colorado, and a man came to me and began to tell me about Jesus. And he began to tell me that I was absolutely loved and cherished by God, and how he could change my life, and he could take the broken pieces, bring healing to me. I'd never heard that before. I'd been in some churches, but I'd never heard and felt the love of God that emanated from this man. At the end of his sharing, I asked the Lord to come into my heart and change my life, and that began a journey for me.
And Teen Challenge became a part of that, obviously.
Yes, I entered Teen Challenge probably about 6 months after that. I had heard of a man who worked at Teen Challenge who had run with the Hells Angels. He had been a meth addict, and he'd been clean for over 10 years. And I thought, if God can do that for that man, he can certainly do that for me. That gave me hope.
So tell what you're doing today, and let's compare the early days of what you were talking about to today.
Well, I entered Teen Challenge in 1996 in June. After that, I went through Bible college. I've worked in Teen Challenge as a staff member. I've been around the world and seen God do amazing miracles in people's lives. Today, 10 years ago, I started a business here in Iowa. We do commercial construction. I'm married. I have 3 beautiful daughters, 12, 10, and 6, and a lovely wife.
Are we keeping you off the golf course with this? And if so, is that good or bad?
It's good, because hopefully somebody's hearing this and you're getting hope, because no matter how far you've gone, no matter how hurt or how wounded or how enslaved you are, you need to know that Jesus loves you and he cares for you. And no one is beyond his mercy and his grace.
Well, he got a little choked up in that. Yeah. You can see why. I mean, what if you hadn't have gone to Teen Challenge, did you ever speculate what would have happened to you?
Well, when I got sentenced to prison, or actually before that, when I was awaiting, I got the jail tattoos, and I said, okay, I'm going to do this. We're going to do 7 to 10 years, and we're going to do it. You know, I'm going to be who I used to be and act like that. But God had a different plan, and he showed me his kindness and his love, and showed me that I didn't have to be like that, and that he could change me from the inside out. And I'd never heard that before.
Well, Matt, we're happy for you, and thank you for spending a little bit of your tea time here.
Absolutely. You're welcome.